This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, and verse 26. And it says, it reads, "And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine." All right. All right. Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai. All right. Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which rule well. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in his truth. I say shalom to you brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe, and all meekness and humbleness. I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp. And our Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha Kodash, Adawan Ratazah, that means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel, In my lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha Kodash, is going to be basically on another lesson, going into how the Lord's people is the Israelites, all right? And the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Also, the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the nations, that lineage go back to the 12 tribes according to their fathers, all right? We are a true Hebrew Israelites, and the Lord is only dealing with us. The Lord is not dealing with these other nations. Just another video, going at those reprobates from those fallouts from Boston, from Great Millstone, Boston, man. Saying that all nations, all right, a remnant of nations gonna come back and serve the Lord, man. That's not gonna happen. The Lord is not dealing with these other nations. He's only dealing with the elect of Israel. This time, he's only dealing with Israel whole, but the elect in these times, the elect of Israel. So let's read this again. Leviticus 20, verse 26. "And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine." So the Lord separated us, all right, from other people, that we should be his, man. Lot inheritance. This book of Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8. It says, "When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance," so the Lord is a racist. He divides and he deals with one people, man. All right. It says, "When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel." So we got the best land. Verse 9, it says, "For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance." So the Lord's portion is his people. All right. Israel, man. All right. We are the Lord's holy people, and that's who the Lord is dealing with, man. All right. Amos 3:1. It says, "Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel," Yasharallah, he prince of the power, "against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities." So the Lord said, you only have I known for all the families of the earth, man. All right. The Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, not you other nations, man. All right. This is the book of Nahum, man. Or Nehemiah. Nehemiah verse 1. "And the Lord scattered us, and what he's going to bring us back to him, man." All right. This book of Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 8 says, "Remember, I beseech you." Yeah, it says, remember. It says, remember, Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 8 says, "Remember, I beseech thee, the words that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations." So our people are scattered amongst the nations, because that was one of the curses. Deuteronomy 28:64. The Lord said he's going to scatter us amongst all the nations, and we're going to serve them wood and stone. Basically, we're going to discontinue from our heritage, man. All right, and learn the ways of the heathens, which was a snare unto us, and what the Lord punished us for that. And now the Lord is returning, and he's going to gather their remnant, not every nation, man. The elect that was scattered amongst the nations. It says, verse 9, it says, but if ye turn unto me and keep my commandments and do them, though they were of you, not the other nations that's going to come back and return and keep the commandments. It says, though they were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven. What is uttermost part of heaven? The Americas, man. Yet will I gather them from thence and will bring them again unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there. Now these are, bear with me. Yeah, so the Lord said he's going to bring us back to the place that he set his name. All right. That he set his name there. What? Israel, the land of Israel. The Lord said, is there more in there? These are their 7,000 people redeemed. Oh yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna get a precept, but let me read verse 10. It says, now these are thy servants and thy people whom thou hast redeemed by thy great power and by thy strong hand. Who is that? Israel, man. All right, Israel, redeemed of the Lord. It's gonna say his eyes are on that land. This is the land that the Lord promised to our forefather, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let's get it. Deuteronomy 11, verse 8 says, therefore shall ye keep the commandments. This is talking to Israel, by the way. Therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I command you this day, that ye may be strong and go in and possess the land, whether ye go to possess it. Talk about the land of Israel. And that ye may prolong your days in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give unto them and their seed, talking about Israel, a land that floweth with milk and honey. For the land whether thou goest in to possess it, it not as it's like it there. It's like it. It says, Deuteronomy 11 and verse 10, it says, for the land whether thou goest in to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out. Who came out of the land of Egypt? The Israelites. Where thou sowest thy seed and watereth it with thy foot as the garden of herbs. Verse 11, but the land whether ye go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven. So our land was going to be pure land. All right. Verse 12, a land which the Lord thy power careth for. The eyes of the Lord thy power are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year. So what was that? What is the land? All right, the land of Israel. That's our land. All right, so the Lord said he's going to gather us from the lands that we were scattered and bring us back to our land, not the other nations, man. Not the other nations. This is the book of Jeremiah 16. They say the strangers are the heathen. No, the strangers are the Israelites that's cleaving on, that's coming back to the Lord, man. This book is Jeremiah 16 and verse 14. The scripture say, as his ways are plain to the holy, so are they stumbling blocks to the wicked. Jeremiah 16 and 14 says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, power Yahweh Shemashai, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, thou brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Because what? Ancient Egypt, the Lord sent 10 plagues upon Egypt, and what he drowned, he killed the firstborns of the Egyptians, even their cattle, and what? He drowned Pharaoh and his army, and he took us out of Egypt. All right, we crossed over the Gulf of Suez. All right, I believe it's north of the Red Sea. All right, and he brought us into the land. We was in the wilderness because of our rebellion, but eventually the Lord brought us in the land. And all the nations, they heard and they trembled. But this deliverance is going to be greater than that. It says, verse 15, Jeremiah 16 and 15 says, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. What is the land of the north? America, North America. All right, and from all the lands whether he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I have gave unto their fathers. What land is that? Israel. So the Lord scattered us. Now he's going to come back and gather the remnant. He didn't say he's going to gather you and these other nations. No, he's going to gather Israel, man. This is the book of Isaiah 11. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 10, it says, in that day shall there be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, meaning the Israelite foreigners, and his rest shall be glorious. All right. That root of Jesse, all right, that ensign is what? Our Lord Yahushua. In the word. Verse 11 says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time. Remember, we just went over Egypt. All right. Went through the history of Egypt. But now the second time is the Lord, what? Gathering us. All right. Gathering the elect in these times. The Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamas and from the islands of the seas. Who are these? These are Israelites that are scattered amongst these nations, man. The elect that's gonna Lord gonna deliver. It says, and he was set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, the exile of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So what? Let's read it in NIV. And he will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. The scripture said the exile hasten that we may be loose. What is an exile? Exile is a prisoner. All right. Actually, let's go into that word. Let's go into it. It's NIV. The disperse. All right, they don't have it in here. So let's go to, I believe it's Isaiah 51. Let's look at this word exile, because I will go in the Google dictionary, but let me see. All right, what is an exile? The captive exile. All right, the word exile. It says the state of being barred from one's native country, typically for political and permanent reason. A person who lives away from their native country, either by choice or compulsion. All right, so what? We're exiled from, we live away from our native country. All right, so the Lord's going to bring us back to our native country, Israel, man. All right. So let's get that Isaiah 11 again. All right, a couple more precepts. I'm gonna close out. It's simple, man. All right, Isaiah 11 and verse 12 says, he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Why is he gonna do that? Because why? James chapter 1 verse 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. I think this word scattered. So I gotta look up words. Diaspora. All right. A scattering, dispersed, of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations, of the Christians or Hamashiachim, scattered abroad among the Gentiles. Scattered. We was dispersed. All right, we was scattered among the Gentiles. Let's go to 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 1. What the hell? 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 4. 1 Peter 1 and 1, it says, Peter, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia, elect, who is the Lord's elect? Israel. Elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High, the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience in the sprinkling of blood of Yahushua, Hamashiach. Grace be unto you, and peace be multiplied. Who are let's read it in NIV. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, to the God's elect, exiles, scattered exiles. that's foreign, that's away from their land. So we are scattered amongst these nations, man. All right, we just read what exile was. All right, this is 2 Peter. So the elect was Israel. 2 Peter 1. Bear with me. Is 2 Peter 1 important? Those strangers. Or was that it? Or was it 1 Peter? I think that was it. I thought it was one in 2 Peter. No, second. Dear beloved, I beseech you guys, strangers, pilgrims. Yeah. There you go. Yep. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 11 says, "Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul." All right, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, which I'm talking about these other nations. All right, that whereas ye speak against you as evildoers, that ye may be made by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify the Most High in the day of visitation. Well, no, those Gentiles is what? Helen. Those are the Israelite foreigners. Ethnos. All right. You know, these are the Israelite foreigners. So he says, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify the Most High in the day of visitation. All right. So yeah, so the strangers. All right, as strangers and pilgrims. All right. So let's get one more. All right, one more precept going into how the Lord people, he's only dealing with Israel, man. All right. I got that Jeremiah, I got the Isaiah. All right. Got the Nehemiah. I don't know if I brought this out yesterday, but I'll bring it out right now. Psalm chapter 147 and verse 19 says, "He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord." So the Lord's only dealing with Israel, man. All right. So the Lord within this lesson was edifying, just a quick lesson, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash. All right. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which Ruel. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, Akim. Keep pushing, keep it doing. Shalom.